Well, hey there, everyone, and welcome to our short guided meditation for today. We're going to be using our creative mind and breath work to connect mind and body, to bring all those energies from that mind space where we just think and try to figure out and logic our way through, and pull all those energies down into our physical body, where we have a unique wisdom that is so reliable. So start today by just finding a comfortable place where you won't be distracted for about the next 10 or 15 minutes. And in that comfortable space, make sure then you are also comfortable, whether that's wrapping yourself up in a blanket or putting on an eye mask. It would be so good for you if you could just shut everything out for 10 or 15 minutes. Just do this for yourself for just this short amount of time. All the distractions. Allow yourself to close the door on them for just this short amount of time. So as you continue to find your comfortable place, whether that's laying down or sitting up, and you find that ease in your body, start to focus on your breath. The breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. In through the nose and out through the mouth. We'll do that a few more times together. In through the nose and out through the mouth. And again, in through the nose and out through the mouth. And with every breath, see if you can just let yourself melt into your body just a little bit more. In through the nose and out through the mouth. And as you continue your easy breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth for this next few minutes, use your mind to offer yourself some compassion as you're breathing in through your nose and out through your mouth. Hear your mind say to yourself, I give myself permission to relax. I give myself permission to be curious and courageous. I give myself permission to be compassionate to myself. I give myself permission to be childlike in my wonder today. I give myself permission to not adult, but to allow my creative mind to be plugged in and speak. And you know, the creative mind speaks in colors and shapes. It speaks in images. It doesn't necessarily speak in words. It'll speak in numbers or smells. One last breath. Beautiful. And now just take a minute to wiggle your toes and bring awareness to your feet. And wiggle your fingers and bring awareness to your hands. And then just bend your knees and bring awareness to your legs. And bend your elbows and bring awareness to your arms. And take one last really deep belly breath that makes your belly fill up like it's a giant balloon in there, full of air. Breathing in, big fat Buddha belly. And then releasing the breath through your mouth. Bring awareness to your mouth by opening it up and doing a couple breaths. And then can just wiggle down your hips a little bit and bring attention to the core of your body. Wiggle your shoulders and wiggle your ears a little bit side, and bring awareness to your head and your neck, your shoulders. Beautiful. So now, using your creative imagination, imagine yourself in the middle of a desert. It's very dry, sand is everywhere. As far as the eye can see, there is this beige sand. No water in sight anywhere. And it is so warm. Imagine your body being so warm and the sand being so dry under your feet. Can you imagine the cake of sand that is underneath your nose and your chin, inside of your ears, under your fingernails and toenails? Sand caked. Its dryness, its coarseness. Woo! And the sun on your shoulders blistering your skin. And now imagine yourself at a pool party in the middle of summer. Oh my goodness, it is so warm out. And there is water that is so warm, you jump into it and you become soaked to the bone. Every bit of you is wet. Your arms are wet. Your feet are wet. Your hair is soaked. And you bob up and down, in and out of the water, because it's a shallow pool and you are jumping up and down and up and down. And every time you come up, the water just flies everywhere. Feels so good. And now imagine that you are standing outside in the middle of the rain, and it's a warm rain. The sun is shining, it's the middle of the day, and the rain is pouring down, and yet it is so warm. It's really just so enjoyable. And look there in the distance, do you see it? Yeah. The beautiful rainbow. Oh my goodness, it's a double rainbow. Can you see it? Oh my goodness. Now, imagine that you are standing on the grass, looking out at this double rainbow with the rain caressing your shoulders, this warm rain. And there you stand under it, receiving all its warmth and wetness. And now imagine that you have on really thick winter socks and boots over that. And you've got a parka on and big thick mittens with a woolen hat and a scarf because it is like -4 degrees outside. And you are outside for a walk. Can you hear the crunch of the icy snow underneath your feet? Can you feel the cold caressing your nose hairs, almost stopping your breath? Good thing you've got all these clothes on, or you'd be really cold. Can you feel just the tips of your fingers? Maybe they're just a little bit cold. You've been out for a couple of miles now, and you're headed back home. Boo. And now can you imagine that it's a beautiful fall afternoon, and you're out for a walk in the middle of the woods. And you've got a sweatshirt on and a pair of sneakers and warm socks. And it's dry. Can you hear the crunch of the leaves underneath your feet as you walk along the trodden path? Can you see all the different colors of the leaves? Some have fallen and some have not. Can you see all the acorns that have fallen, that the squirrels are just starting to gather? Can you feel the brush of the sweatshirt against your bare arms? Can you feel your baseball cap on your head? Can you feel the jeans on your calves and thighs? And last, let's imagine that we're down by the beach and it's quite late and the sun has already set and the only light is coming from a huge campfire, a big bonfire that everybody is gathered around, and there's laughter. And you've got bare feet in the warm sand, and you can hear the lap of the waves coming up to the shore and then pulling back out again. And you can hear the crackle of the fire in the big bonfire. And you can hear people adding twigs and other logs to keep the fire going. Can you feel the warmth on your face as you face the fire? You hear those waves coming up to the shore. And further out, can you hear the birds flying over the waters, cawing, flapping their wings? And further out, can you hear the waves tossing to and fro out in the depths of the waters? Maybe even further out, can you hear the whistle of a boat as it lets other boats know that it's there? Can you hear the laughter around the campfire? Further in, can you feel the beat of your heart? Ba-bum. Become aware of your breath again. Become aware again of your body and where it is right here, right now. And would you be so courageous as to offer your physical body much gratitude? For it has allowed you, along with your imagination, to feel these scenarios, to come alive and experience these scenarios. It's really amazing what we as God consciousness awakening to itself, what we are experiencing right now, right here. It's mind-blowing, literally. Heart-opening, literally. It's a vortex of energy that is spinning and drawing it into itself. It's drawing us into itself, wooing us to come inside and really inhabit our bodies. Come into that place of embodying Christ, God consciousness, divine intelligence. Embody Godness. To be that Jesus, come again in human form. What a time to be alive and thriving on this beautiful planet, on Mother Earth. How blessed are we? And so we'll do 3 last breaths as we allow our body to become full and full and full and full and full of awareness. Breath in and release. Breath in and release. And one last beautiful, grateful breath in and release. Hey, thank you for spending this time with me. I appreciate your presence here. Peace be with you. And may you remember that peace is you and is in you. And so peace in the world begins with peace in you. And so, here we go. Inward, upward, onward.